Good morning, Carpe Diem. Today, February 6th, is Massachusetts Statehood Day, as it became the sixth state on February 6, 1788. Today is Pay a Compliment Day, so I am in awe of all of you who listen and share my daily posts. Today is Frozen Yogurt Day and Chopsticks Day. Now, I'm not so good with chopsticks, but I might be able to pick a berry off my frozen yogurt. And here's my frozen yogurt. I always cover it in berries and granola. And my son and his two sons, Zach and Honor, went to Oh My Yogurt in Lodi, California last night and called me to share that information for today. So today is also Ronald Reagan Day. The 40th President of the United States, Ronald Reagan, is one of the most popular presidents in American history. Reagan was born February 6, 1911. My parents campaigned for President Reagan, and they wrote a song called A Modern Paul Revere. You can probably still find it online, I don't know. Today is also African Americans as Coaches Day, honoring and encouraging African Americans who help spur personal development in others. Today's book recommendation is one of my favorite books of all time, The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd. Here are a few quotes from the book. People, in general, would rather die than forgive. It's that hard. If God said, in plain language, I'm giving you a choice, forgive or die, a lot of people would go ahead and order their coffin. It was the in-between times before day leaves and night comes, a time I've never been partial to because of the sadness that lingers between coming and going. Or I think she said going and coming. And then the last quote, I wished she'd been smart enough and loving enough to realize everybody has burdens that crush them, only they don't give up their children. And in closing, I'm going to read a little bit from my book in honor of the fact that Tracy Chapman, one of my favorite musicians, was on the Grammys the other night and performed a beautiful rendition of her song, Fast Car. In my book, Ripples, I used her song. There's a picture of my car, not in color, but it was a purple GTX, and I loved that car. Gotten more than a few speeding tickets with it. And her words are, I've got a fast car, but is it fast enough so I can fly away? I've got to make a decision. I leave tonight or live and die this way. And I was in a similar situation. So one night after a very difficult situation, the engine of my car quit running while I sped along the highway. I coasted onto the shoulder, braked to a complete stop, and then got out. Having no clue what else to do, I locked the doors, walked to a gas station, and called a friend for a ride home. Next morning, I returned to my precious car and stared at it in shock. There was glass everywhere. At least a dozen bullet holes had pierced the roof and exploded in the back seat. Of course, I knew that being a narc would not make me popular, but I never considered it life-threatening. Now I was scared. Bullets kill, and I did not want to die. Carpe diem. Have a wonderful day.